8 candidates dress for an employment assessment exam at the company DATAPREV. The group enters a room and sits at individual desks. Each desk has a paper printed with the word candidate and a number from 1 to 8. The invigilator explains that they have 80 minutes to answer one question, but there are 3 rules. The candidates must not spoil their paper, leave the room, or talk to him or the armed guard at the door. If they do, they will be disqualified. The invigilator asks them if they have any questions, then leaves. As the exam starts, it turns out that the papers are otherwise blank. Within minutes, candidate 2 is disqualified for spoiling her paper by writing on it. The 7 remaining candidates realize it is permissible to talk to each other and collaborate. One candidate, White, assigns nicknames to each candidate based on hair color and skin color: black, blonde, brown, brunette, dark, and deaf, for one candidate who does not speak or respond to the group. In the hour that follows, the candidates use lights, bodily fluids, and fire sprinklers in attempts to reveal hidden text on their papers, to no avail. They speculate on the exam's purpose and the nature of the company. Dark claims that the CEO is highly secretive and has not been seen since the initial public offering. It is gradually revealed that the company is responsible for a miracle drug designed to treat a condition afflicting a large part of the population due to a viral pandemic. In the chaos, White takes control of the group and engineers the disqualifications of brunette and deaf for spoiled papers. White also begins taunting the others, saying he has figured out the question but will not tell them. In response, Black knocks White unconscious and ties him to a chair. As White passes out, he pleads for his medication, implying he has the virus. Brown turns his attention to Dark, who demonstrates knowledge of the company's internal workings and tortures her into revealing that she works for the company. It is revealed that Black is a carrier of the disease. White goes into convulsions. Dark pleads to the invigilator for help and is disqualified. Blonde retrieves White's medication, which was stolen from him earlier by Brown, and uses it to revive him. The others release White and demand to know the question. White suggests that there is no question and the company will simply hire the last remaining candidate. Black steals the guard's gun, but it requires the guard's fingerprint to fire, giving White time to retrieve it. By forcing the guard's hand into the trigger, White coerces Brown to leave the room, disqualifying him. As Blonde also exits, she turns off the voice-activated lights, allowing Black to attack White. The lights come back on after Black is hit by a gunshot. Blonde hides in the hallway, still holding one foot inside the room. Before White can kill her, the exam timer runs to 0. White addresses the invigilator, sure of his success, but is disqualified. It is revealed that Deaf had earlier removed a few minutes from the countdown clock. Blonde remembers that Deaf had been using glasses and a piece of broken glass with an exam paper earlier. Taking the abandoned glasses, she finds the phrase, Question 1, on the exam paper in minuscule writing. Blonde realizes that Question 1 refers to the only question asked of the group by the invigilator at the beginning of the test. Any questions? Blonde answers, no. The invigilator enters and reveals that Deaf is the CEO of the company. He found the virus cure but also discovered a method of rapid cell regeneration capable of providing the gift of life. The bullet that hit Black contained this cure, reviving him. With high demand for the drug and a limited supply, the company needed an administrator capable of making tough decisions with attention to detail while showing compassion. All traits that Blonde displayed during the exam. Blonde accepts the job.